So let's start with the introduction.
Yeah, sure. Shall
Please
I go
introduce
first?
yourself. Of course, please.
So, my name is Vikram and I am from Bihar. Currently, I'm in Pune. I'm working in a corporate sector, and it has been like 9 years since I'm working. And apart from working, currently I'm side by side. I'm running this channel CubeMate as a YouTube channel. That is what
Mhm.
me. Okay, so I'm happy to talking my neighbor because I'm from Bihar and you are from UP. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and uh, so I never been in Mathura, but the name is very popular, and we hear lots of thing about Mathura. So how
Mhm.
can you give me some? How is Mathura? Can you give me some introduction of Mathura and what is
Yeah,
special
sure.
there?
Yeah, talking about Mathura, so it's really pious and sacred place, and the
Yes.
famous river called Yamuna River, and there are so many temples, more
Hmm.
than 5,000 temples, and all are dedicated to Lord Krishna.
Lord
And
Krishna,
so
yeah.
many, so many scrumptious food, delightful food. If you ever happen to come here, so you
Okay.
can just enjoy them. And yes, the kind of festival, if I tell you, let's say Shri Krishna Janmashtami and
Yes, yes.
any festival, so and Holi, so really famous over here in Barsana, in Vrindavan, in Mathura. So in advance, people like play with colors in
Yeah.
Holi. Talking about Holi, so I think before 1 month, just before 1 month of Holi, and they play.
Only.
They play with the flowers. They play with gulal, like this way, and so many kind of attire, I can say, clothes, and so many foreigners come over here to have a vision of
Yeah.
Lord Krishna. You can just find them anywhere you go, and you can find them there. There are foreigners. There are foreigners, specifically in temples
So
area.
yeah,
Hmm.
I must say you are very blessed with where you born in Mathura, and I'm making this plan since long to visit Mathura, Banaras, and all a tour, but it somehow something came up and it is not initiated. So this is still in my bucket list. So as
Oh,
I will
great.
sure I will visit Mathura once in a life.
Hmm. Yeah,
so
of
so
course. Why not?
so
Actually,
as you
it's my in-laws'
Mhm.
place.
Okay, okay,
Mathura is
okay.
my in-laws' place. It's been 18 years, you can say. Like in the month of April, it will be completely 18 years
18
for
years.
me to be staying here.
Okay, okay. And actually, you are from your birthplace
Gurugram,
is Gurugram.
Gurugram.
Gurugram is like Noida, right?
Gurugram, not Noida. Noida is in UP.
Okay, I'm just confused because there are so much name changing these days.
Yeah, Gurugram
So
is in Haryana.
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 Okay,
Hmm.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I must say you have a like you are teaching, you have two kids to manage, and also you are running YouTube channel. So how you manage time while running a YouTube channel, going for teaching, and also giving times to your family. So how you manage these things?
To me, it's easy. It's effortless. As once you have the passion, the captivation. As I'm
Hmm.
having the passion, the willingness I have towards this language, so I can do it
Hmm.
so easily, so effortlessly. It's a kind of cakewalk for me to make out all the things possible. And yes, sometimes it makes you feel exhausted.
Yes,
Sometimes it
yes.
also happens that it makes me
That's what.
feel kind of exhausting, occupying. As I'm teaching to the
Hmm.
students as well, I go to the school, a lot of things I'm handling and juggling, but it's okay. I feel myself blessed that something I'm doing, and I'm doing really great.
Yeah, if you feel something achieving, you always feel motivated. That is my thought also.
Yeah,
So
exactly, exactly.
so
Hmm.
how did you come up with this idea of starting YouTube channel? I have visited your channel. It's English with Newton. I can also see it's there's so much content there for the beginner who is trying to learn English language. So
Hmm.
I can see there are lots of good stuff there. So how you come up with this idea to start a channel?
It started from the very, I can say, subtle, I can say, feeling. The feeling, it was all about the passion. It somewhere it had been emerging. within
Mhm.
myself that I have to do something. I have to do something. So I think it's more than 3 years, and I have been doing this. But for 1 year, I took a long gap.
Mhm.
That time I didn't do anything. So when I commenced this journey, so that time I used to be really, tentative, mediocre, fearful. But the passion I had, just because of the that passion, I started that. And yes, I didn't have any environment, so I used to record my voice. Then I started
Mhm.
recording myself, making my videos and all. And then one day, this idea just struck in my mind that I need to do something like this, upload the video, the same video which I had been making, like solo videos. So this is how I started, and I used to make a lot of mistakes and takes. If the video is 3 minute long video, time spanning is three
Yeah.
minutes. So
Mhm.
I used to take a lot of cuts, like 40 to 50. This much I had the passion, I could
Mhm.
endure that. I could anyhow tolerated that. That time I tolerated literally. Like I was like, okay, I am to make this video.
Mhm.
Brimmed with the kind of sweating. I was sweating as when it comes to make the video. So I need to switch off the fan, and then I'm sitting in front of the camera, and then I'm speaking, and there's a scorching heat outside. I'm sweating. I'm totally drenched with the sweat. Even though I was
Mhm.
making that, this much I had the passion. Yeah. So this is how
Yeah, I
I just
must.
initiated this.
Yeah, I must say you like did a very fantastic thing, because lots of people think to do the same thing, but they never started. And even if they started, they quit after some time. So
Yeah.
it's require dedication and consistency to go further.
Mm-hmm.
So I can
Yeah,
see
exactly.
through your channel, it's really visible that how much you time dedicated there, and how much effort you have taken to run this channel. So
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
good job, I
But
think.
it was
Yeah.
thank you, but it was kind of really exhausting. It had been really exhausting
Mhm.
in the sense that I was not getting the outcome, the result. Result was the form of confidence. I was
Confidence,
not
yeah.
confident. I was not confident this much that I could deal with the people. I could interact with the people in English. I didn't have that much, confidence as I'm having right now. Now I really
Mhm.
enjoy talking with the people in English. But that time I had this fear. I was really, petrified just because of what if I need to interact with the male. These kind of feeling and kind of
Mhm.
inhibition I had. So that time it was kind of it was that time it appeared like a hard nut to crack, but it was not as I maintained the thing in the sense that I used to be really consistent. But for 1 year I stopped, and not a single video I made, and I never ever tried to interact with the people anyhow in any form. But again I bounced
Mhm.
back, thinking that this much I could do, and I'm really enjoying this. The main thing is that whether you feel disappointing, whether you feel like hopeless, but the and you leave everything. You have left everything now. The
Yeah.
main point is that, and I can say the fact is that the interesting part is that again you are standing out and you are doing
Yes.
something. Again you have just stood, and then you are doing something. Then you are putting in efforts with the dedication that really matters.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, it's a great journey you come across. Like
Thank you.
like when we start, like I about to start a YouTube channel, I used to watch many videos from your kind of YouTubers who is also already there making video for the content, English content. And so I feel more I was thinking many things, like how to record, what app we can use, how is about the making thumbnail. So there are lots of challenges in the beginning. So how you come over those challenges? Do you face that kind of challenges as well?
Yes, yes, I have faced so many challenges. I have faced. Earlier, I didn't know what is Skype all about. I didn't know anything.
Yes, yes,
I used
yeah.
to be in awkward moment, and I used to feel like it's weird. Like how can I get this knowledge to to
Mm,
come like this way? One screen and two people are talking. So I used to be
yeah.
really. I can say I had some problem thinking that what can I do for this? How can
Mm,
I come over like this way? Talking with the people and sharing the screen, but two of the person are different, and there
yes,
is
yes.
only one screen. So I used to be really that time confused, perplexed, and so many kind of challenges and hurdles I faced that time. But I never
Okay.
tried to be hopeless and disappointing. There were some I can say points when I used to feel like this way, as I stopped things for 1 year straight for 1 year. But now I feel really blessed that I'm doing something and it's really nice and
Yeah.
it's amazing. Yeah,
As you like I can see that you are joined YouTube very long, you are since very long time you have spent so much time on these making these YouTube videos, and you met lots of people there. So what are the common mistake people usually do when they are learning English, or maybe trying to be a YouTuber? So do you have any idea of it, like what are the common mistake people you usually do?
see, first of all, it depends, and it varies person to person, individual to individual. As I
Mm-hmm.
faced the problem of how to make the thumbnails 5 6 months ago. Back then I didn't know how to make the thumbnails. Now I know. The thing is, you must have the kind of that eagerness,
To know, to
curiosity.
learn.
You must be really inquisitive once you are on such kind of path to learn anything, be it anything, like be it English language, be it any skill. You
Mhm.
are trying to learn that, so you have to face so many hurdles. And it depends, first of all, and it depends on the particular personality as well, like how do you take this, like how
Yeah.
do you tackle these kind of stuff, and the hurdles, how do you tackle them, so that really matters. So talking about making thumbnails, so that time it used to be really kind of challenging for me. But I learned
Mhm.
that like my son
Yeah.
and my sister's daughter, she they
Mhm.
just they just taught me
Yeah, help you
how to
to
do this
do
little
how
bit.
to do
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it's because
And
that
mhm,
is not something we learn in our schools or college. We have to learn from the internet, because we have this access of internet, and there are lots of video on YouTube as well. And just you need to have to give a try to learn those things. So you have to
exactly.
make the effort to learn things. Yeah. So yeah. Any question for me? Like I have asked you like lots of questions.
So many questions so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. I would like to know that what propelled you, what prompted you to learn this English language and be in these like platforms, and then you are connecting with the people. So, what is the reason
Yes.
behind this, and
So
what propelled
like,
you? Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I said that since very long time I'm thinking to make a YouTube channel, but I'm not getting what and where to start. But somehow when I was um, in at my home, working from home there during the Corona period for two
Mm-hmm.
three years. So what happened, I have my education background is in Hindi. I have learned through Hindi. Okay, my regional language is Hindi. But when we work in a private sector, it's a lots of time when you facing an interview or connecting connecting someone through call or going for a meeting, you need to speak in English, and that is a
Mm-hmm.
very important thing there. It's also give you the improvement in your career. It's you can achieve something higher if your communication skills is good. So it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult me to incorporate the Hindi and English thing. And I always like a struggle in between. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
my education done in Hindi. I'm not from the English background. I'm not so that keep me so I thought that let's make a YouTube channel where I will also learn something from other, and it's make a habit to practice daily talking to
Exactly.
people, and it will come naturally. The fluency come naturally, and it's also helped me with my professional career. That is how
Mm-hmm.
it's I get this idea to create this channel.
Oh, great, great. Yeah, and now we can, we have so many platforms, and we are encompassed with so many platforms and the like
Yeah.
social media, let's say YouTube and so many apps, even I don't know. The
Yeah.
main thing, it is you. The ball is in your court. Your decision really matters.
Hmm.
Like how serious you are to learn this language, and
Hmm.
to have a very good command. What kind of efforts you can put in, that really matters. Meaning you have to implement. It's not about just listening the podcast or
Yes. Yes.
any stuff you are listening. It's okay to
Yes.
listen, because that time we are becoming really accustomed to that. listening things, because there might be the chances there's people are saying something. Let's say you have encountered any of the foreigners, and then you're talking with them, so you must know what they are speaking, and you must
Yeah.
be listening to them as well. So
Yeah.
you have to get into that, you have to indulge into that. So listening really important, and watching the stuff, English stuff, really good. But what about speaking? So to some extent, I'm speaking little over this language, so just plunge into that, take a deep dive into
Yeah.
that, and just
Actually,
speak.
actually what happened when we start, somehow we get the fluency, but the thing is, that is always a problem, that MTI, mother tongue influence. You always see that the people from south or people from north, they used to mix the pronunciation.
Hmm.
When they pronounce
Yeah,
something,
true
they speak
that.
something, the MTI influence that. And that is like, the other person cast very quickly that the person is belong from this
Yeah,
state or this state.
exactly, we
So
can sense,
that
we
is,
can sense.
so that is my first priority, to remove the MTI. And I'm also working on those thing. I have this idea from someone to overshadow. If someone is speaking, you can watch the broadcast or
Okay, shadowing.
yeah, news channel, and you can repeat along with the
Hmm.
video
Try
and
to imitate, yeah.
imitate. Yeah. So that I'm trying to do these days. And in between, I used to talk people and record this
Okay,
content for my own
great.
record. Like I used to try, I used to track the videos. My first video, how was my spoken ability, and now how long I can talk, and how it is how it is going. So that thing is
Oh.
also helping me to track my on record about
Hmm.
speaking. So how about you? Like,
Hmm.
you also do the same thing in the very beginning period, or maybe you are still doing the same thing. So watching
I
your
never
own
ever.
video.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said earlier about shadowing and
Hmm.
imitating. I never ever
Imitating.
done that. I have
Okay.
never ever done that, because I'm not really interested in that. And
Hmm.
yeah, same goes with the tongue twister. I have
Yes.
never
Yes.
ever done that. But talking about watching my videos again, so this I used to do initially when I just embark my this journey. So that time
Yes.
I used to watch my videos, like how did I speak that time, the way I
Yeah.
spoke, and the way I like put myself in front of the camera. So this I used to watch and observe the kind of mistakes. So that took me really long, then doing the editings and many
Hmm.
cuts, 40 to 50
Hmm.
really matters,
Yes. Yes.
it's a it's a big number, 40 to
Yeah.
50 cut in just one video. And that time I didn't know how to,
Okay.
split,
No.
how to again join. I didn't
Yeah.
know. 3 years ago, I didn't know.
But that is also a learning. You will feel good when you did and achieve those things. So
Hmm.
I feel good when I do editing, but I'm not currently, I'm not into it, because I want to publish a raw video. If I cut what I cut from video, if there is any fumbling or is there any connection problem, and in between we got
Mm-hmm.
a stuck video, that I used to
Okay.
cut. But apart from that, I used to publish a whole video, the real video, because I want to track myself where I did mistake, and what needs to be correct. So for those things, I need to publish a whole video without any cutting. So that is
Okay.
my thing right now.
Mm-hmm. Great. So, how do you just spend your time? Like when you get time, how do you utilize that moment?
So so right now I'm like, where I'm working, it's I'm trying to preparing myself for an interview. I'm looking for a change in my job, so that's why whenever I get time, I used to practice for my interview thing. And along with, I also meet people, like I met you. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to do these things. Apart from that, I used to listen song, and I have a 1 year old daughter, so I used to play with her, and this is how I pass the time. So I also
Okay.
I also need to practice, I did my graduation in Chinese language, so I also need to
Oh.
practice my Chinese as well. So I used to watch video. I used to repeat what they are saying, so maintain the
Hmm.
tone. So that I need I'm doing these days.
Okay, okay, great, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So any queries you have now?
No, actually, it was nice talking to you. As of now, I asked you many questions. Maybe I need to prepare some other question for the next when we are meeting
Session.
next in future. Yeah,
Yeah,
next in
sure.
future. So
Okay.
thank you so much for giving me some time for a video meet, and I
Yeah,
hope
thank you.
we will be connecting in future as well.
Yeah, sure, sure. It was really nice and enthralling conversation with you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, see you. Yeah, bye
See
bye.